Hello and welcome to Night Magic. Today I have a few announcements. First of all, we are in need of editors. If you are interested, please join the Discord server in the description below. Our server aim is to unite creative people and share their talents, so even if you're not an editor, we invite you to join and we will welcome you. Next is our special guest. Goes by the Discord username CorgiRQ, aka realnotperfect. He is a possible candidate as our regular guest. Maybe we can look forward to chill and get to know him better. But let's get into today's podcast.
I'm so happy to be here. You have no idea. Thank you for everything you do. That sounds like me. I think people say that's simping nowadays. I think that's what they call it. But no, I'm happy to be here. Is my, how does it sound from your end? Is my mic... Does it work?
Yeah.
Does it work? Okay, it works. Awesome. Yeah.
I honestly forget, but sometimes it's good to have a blanket of some sort to dampen the noise. Just a little bit of soundproofing to dampen any echo.
Right. I was actually gonna say, if it sounds good to you, we might actually use your file, because I record my voice on this software all the time, and I'm like, that's not... I don't like that. It's not as good as I expected. So maybe yours gets it good, and I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, either way, yeah. Please don't expect anything amazing in terms of soundproofing. I literally rent a room. It's a room. I can't control anything outside the four walls, so that's just something to keep in mind. I don't mind. I'm just I don't know how you do it, because I know every podcast person, I don't know what they're called, podcasters, I don't know.
We just do it if I don't like something, I just edit it.
Ah, smart!
Then if I don't like something, or you don't like something, we edit it out.
That's smart. No, I don't care what the topics are, as long as they're not NSFW, because that's not always necessarily my thing. No, I don't know, we can talk about Discord, life, the pandemic. I don't want to talk about the pandemic, shit could get really political.
I already done a podcast on the pandemic, really.
We could, okay, so this, I was gonna talk about the story. I wanna be vague, because I don't want to say anything extremely bad or extremely specific about someone, but there was a person who literally emailed me yes, you, I'm making a podcast, it's very new, I only have one episode. They emailed me, and they said, I want you, I like your stuff. I don't like my own stuff. Why do I have stuff? I don't know. They were I like your stuff. You will be the center of our second episode. And I said, when you say center, I'm gonna be the focal point of your second podcast? And he, I don't know their pronouns, I never really asked, but I think it's he, he said yes. And then, they also have a Discord server, so it just started, their server just started, one episode, and, we were discussing a couple of things, and, things went a certain way. And I didn't like that. Anyway, that's it. That's how I'm gonna talk about that.
There was not really a formal start here, it was just get on and get rolling. I was suffer editing it. Yeah, so, is there any specific topics that you want in?
I could talk about...
I've got plenty of topics.
I could talk about me, if that's necessary. I can talk about, I have this YouTube channel.
Yeah, we forgot to introduce yourself.
I love this. You are so easy to work with. Thank you. You are so easy to work with. Oh. Okay, since this is being recorded, hi. On Discord, most people know me as Corgi on Discord. On YouTube and on Spotify, most people know me as realnotperfect. Hey, I am a dude, and I kinda write songs. I say kinda because it's something I do for fun. My entire YouTube channel...
Hobby.
Yeah, right, exactly, right. My YouTube channel is a freaking fluke. I don't know how I got 220,000 plus views. It's so weird. What happened, I think it was 2020? I think it was 2020. So I like writing songs. I stuff all of them into my Google Drive, right? But my Google Drive was running out of space. No, it was completely out of space. Like 15 gigabytes, I think, was the limit. And it was like, well, you're gonna have to pay money now if you want more space. And I thought to myself, I'm not gonna do that. Like, where do people put their stuff? And I thought, okay, so I'm really stupid. I'm really dumb. My IQ is probably a negative 5,372.5112 or something like that. I thought to myself, YouTube, like, it's so easy to use. Like, people just put stuff on YouTube. So I put my stuff on YouTube not knowing that it was automatically public. Like, it's automatically public by default, basically. I didn't know that. So that's how that happened. I have disabled the comments because keeping up with that, in my humble opinion, which nobody has to agree with, not worth it. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm introverted. I don't know if it's because if I do something, like, I do what I need to do. Like, whatever you think, like, whether it's positive or negative, like, that's cool, but I don't necessarily engage with it. So comments are disabled. My point is, I was surprised at how many people looked at it. I was really surprised. I was like, that's weird. I bought a ukulele. I starved myself for 4 weeks because money is not great for me. I live in a place in Asia. You may have heard of it. It's called the Philippines. And sometimes, not always, but sometimes when you're from the Philippines, money, not always that great. So yeah, I starved myself for 4 weeks to buy a really cheap ukulele. I'm crap at music. I'm super crap at it. It's weird that I have those views. It's weird that I have streams on Spotify and 3 EPs. Because I'm crap at music, so I bought the ukulele, really cheap ukulele. I forced myself to learn like 4 of the most basic chords that literally children can play. And I used the exact same pattern for every single song I wrote. And there are some good people that I bumped into. For example, one platform is on Discord. I bumped into good people and they were willing to help me out in one way or another. Whether that was, I want to produce for you, whether that was, I have an idea, can you write a song for me? This is what I can do for you, things like that. So here I am. I'm a random person on Discord. How do I say that? EbonGamer?
EbonGamer, yeah.
Did I say it correctly?
Yeah.
Ebon. Yeah, so I'm a random person on Discord because, like, Discord distracts me from all of the depression and literal PTSD. I have that. It distracts me from all of the misery that is my life. So I'm happy to be here, and that's kind of my introduction. I am a songwriter. I'm a singer now that I'm on Spotify, and I have 3 EPs on it and a couple of other things. Hi.
Well, if you look in the music of this, yeah, you can see my songs as well. And you can also see all my art as well on here.
I love that.
To scroll up, or highlight. Yeah.
I love that. People who both do music, like, they actually know their stuff, because I don't. I really don't. And they draw. I cannot draw. I love that.
My title is like artist/content creator, so like I'm an artist for like music, animations, art, obviously, and I've been recently getting into 3D models as well. So I'm a digital sculptor artist. Yeah.
I love that.
Basically everything of mine is on this channel. Also on my website. I'm not sure where I put that. Related or something. I don't know. It's somewhere on the server. If not, I'll link it to you.
So can I ask what software you use? Because I know there's so many softwares that people use nowadays.
For what? Recording?
No, like, do you produce? Like, do you use a software to produce? Like, some people use Logic, some people use Reaper, some people use FL Studio, things like that.
Oh, for music? I use Audio Tools, which is like a online
like it's all in the web browser. Really, you don't have to have a separate program or whatever. It's just all on the browser. But I am trying to
like
force
that.
myself into FL Studios because.
Oh,
But-
okay. I'm sorry.
But the thing is, like, I feel like that is so hard to do because, like, I don't know, it's so overwhelming. But the thing that Audio Tools doesn't do, well, I mean, you can do, but I find it so hard to do. Is actually put your voice into it. So that's
Right.
why I haven't really been doing any, And everybody's been pushing me, oh, you should really sing, or like, bro, if you don't sing, just at least try and get a game developer to get your music, bro, because your music sounds like video game music.
Okay, I respect that. That's interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you though, like, I've been on Discord for a while, and yeah, I meet so many people who, they make songs using whatever browser software or application. Sorry, insert words because I'm stupid and I don't know how to speak. But whatever program, whatever it is they use, yeah, like, they will post it on different servers, and that is, in my experience personally, that's something that I am observing. Like, wow, like, is everything inspired by a video game now? Because I'll listen to it and I'm like, it sounds like it belongs in a video game. Is that something you do on purpose, or you just make what you want and people say it sounds like it's from a video game?
I pretty much like, yeah, basically I just make something and then that's my feedback, is they sound like a video game or whatever.
But you don't intentionally make it like, oh, I'm gonna make something and I want it to sound like it should be in a video game.
No,
Do you do that?
I just like mess around, and then if I find like a certain rhythm I like or something, then I basically just prolong it, edit it up, basically make it into a song or like a music thing, whatever.
Okay, well, if you get bored and no one else is willing to do it, I say if because I don't like doing it, not all the time, but if you want to make something and I'm sure you could, I believe you could sing, but if you don't want to, I am here, let me know.
I'm
If you
not
want
much
to
of a
experiment
singer,
with
but
stuff.
I am definitely trying to like get some lyrics, though. I am not, right in that aspect. So if you got any whatever lyrics, good lyrics to share with me, I'll try and put it into a song.
I would be honored. Like, that's one thing where I actually feel like a small sense of, I don't know what the right word is, like, I don't know if accomplishment is the right word or pride is the right word. I feel a sense of, that is what I do. Like, I'm not gonna walk into a room of people, whether that's in real life or a voice channel thingy on Discord, and be like, hey, look at me, I'm a musician, I'm a singer, look at all of my views on YouTube. Like, no. But what I can do when people ask is, like, I do write things. Like, writing things is so, in my opinion, easy. But the thing that I think it resonates with some people, and with some people they don't like it, and that's okay, because everyone's different. But the thing about me is, if someone's gonna make me write something, it's always gonna be honest. Like, you can't make me fake something. I remember this one. I'm a member of multiple music servers on Discord, and every now and again someone will ask me to write a song for them, and some of these people are really, really nice, and they'll actually, like, even pay me. Like, they'll ask me for my PayPal and they'll pay me something random because they liked the song. Some of them it's for free, but I don't mind. I'm literally just so honored to be working with people from everywhere. That makes me really happy. But the thing that happens occasionally, I want to say, like, twice every 15 instances, the thing that I don't like is when they're like, depends on the day. Like, they'll say, this is too edgy, this is too sad, this is too emo, or this is too happy. I'm like, is it really? Because it's, I try to only work with people who say, like, I just need a song, I just need lyrics. So that's when I try to communicate with them. Like, if I see a post or a message, they're like, I just need lyrics. Like, I know how to make beats, I know how to play instruments, but, like, I remember this one guy who was like, but when it comes to lyrics, I feel like I'm squeezing a tube of toothpaste that has no toothpaste in it. Like, I have nothing. So that's when I go for it. But yeah, I don't like when people are like, this song you wrote, it has a certain emotion. This is not the emotion I want. And all I can say, it's my default. Like, by default, I try my personal best to be, like, polite and kind and empathetic if I can be. I say, like, that's the only emotion I have right now. So if you're gonna force me to write something sad or happy, depending on the moment, it's gonna be crap. I remember this one guy. He made me write something happy. And it was so bad, in my opinion. I don't know if they ever used those lyrics. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if they ever used those lyrics. Thanks for listening to me talk about that. Thanks for listening. It's okay. Yeah, so like I told you, right, I'm using 2 softwares right now. No, 2 instances of the same software. The one that I started recording it even before you dragged me into this voice channel. It's been 18 minutes and 45 seconds. It looks good.
I don't even know how long I've been recording for. Because I'm using OBS to record you, and I have a just a phone video recorder for my actual voice. So like, I just plug it in,
right,
line it up, cut it up, edit it up.
On average, like, once you have all the files, like the audio files, whatever they may be, MP3 files, I don't know what, it's probably going to be MP3 for me, because that's what I see, it says MP3. You see that? I don't know my shit, like, I'm okay,
MP3's just like the standard default for voice.
Right. Ah, man. Ugh. Sorry, I want to correct what I said earlier. It's not I don't know my shit. This is not my shit. I have shit that I know. This is not that. I'm sorry.
It's not your cup of tea. Yeah, I get it.
But I'm just so happy to be here. I'm really excited, like, to hear. I know it'll probably take you a few days, I imagine. I could be wrong, I don't know. It'll probably take you a few days.
Yeah, it usually takes a few days for a couple hour long podcast. Sometimes I do like shorter ones that are like whatever, and that takes me just like an entire day.
But you have no idea. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
I'm just really happy to be here. I'm just happy to be in a Discord server where the owner, I'm assuming you're the owner, it says president.
Yeah, I'm the owner.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, I'm just happy to be in a Discord server where the owner, in my opinion, is a creative person who is not difficult to work with, and in my opinion, I think this is what they call simping. What I'm doing right now, I think they call it simping. Yeah, like, I just feel like you're kind and you're empathetic, and that's what I look for, and I don't know if I look for it, but it resonates with me, so I'm so comfortable, and I'm doing what I set out to do. Because I was supposed to be on this other podcast, but things happened a certain way. I'm trying so hard not to say bad things about certain things, but that would be bad karma on me. So I don't need that right now. I already have problems. I don't need bad karma. So what do you like to? Go ahead.
So basically, the entire idea of this server is to like, if you have like some sort of creative aspect, like I don't like, you can do lyrics. Basically, we ask you to join, and then like if somebody's like feeling I don't know, not inspired or like whatever, to like just get together, collab on something,
right?
You know, and help each other to get like inspired to do whatever, and then like try and release, you know, content based on, you know, what your skills and area expertise is. So that's the entire idea of this server, for creative people to get together.
I like that. I love that. A while ago, I was still like, so my headset, it's a really cheap headset, like I got it for, this is gonna be Philippine pesos, let me get a calculator. 1 second.
Currency converter?
No, I'm just getting a calculator, because, yeah, I know I got this headset for $24 US, maybe a little bit less than that. It has that button thingy, like the physical button that you press, like a push to talk kind of thing. Like I was still using it a while ago, but now I'm just like, F that. Like everyone knows I just rent a room and there's gonna be noise from random things. I actually have a song. It is on Spotify as well as YouTube. I feel so lucky that two people, they are both producers, and in my opinion, they're not just great producers, they're also great singers, in my opinion, and songwriters. I feel so lucky that they kind of collaborated with me on it. It's literally a one take. Most of my songs are one takes. But they sang a few of the parts on it, and...
You gotta send this stuff to me. I'm getting so interested now.
Are you? Let me send it to you right now. I cannot say this enough. Like, if people are listening to this recording thingy, they're probably sick of it. If my friends are listening to it, they're not sick of it because they're so used to it now. But I'm really so grateful. I'm so thankful to be here and talking to you. I say that to my friends too, like if we're on VC and a call, like, thank you. I'm so happy to be talking to you. Okay, let me DM you. Are your DMs even open though?
My DMs are always open. I'm always willing to check. Did I turn it off?
I think so, because I sent you a friend request like half an hour ago, and I sent you two, and I can see Clyde, like the bot, like, your message could not be delivered. This is usually because you don't share server.
You want to try again? If it doesn't work, then yeah, you can just send it through the
I will try again. No, I can't. Like, it's still blocked. Like, the friend request is sitting there. It's still sitting there. It says sent. It hasn't been...
Hold on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wait, ... Oh, there you go. Thank you, God. Thank you, God, so much. Okay,
I'm sorry. I forgot to... sorry.
I just need to throw this out there. If anyone is listening and your belief system is different from mine, or your religious beliefs are different, that's okay. That's just something I like to say. I try to keep that in mind because I know not everyone you meet is always gonna necessarily believe in God. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing if that bothered anyone. Link. Let me get a link. How about this? Yeah, this one works. So this is a playlist which contains my 3 EPs and a couple of other things as well. I think it's sent.
I think it's
sent. So the specific one that I was talking about, it is not my most popular one, not by a long shot. It's not my most popular one, but the one that I was talking about earlier, where I was like, everyone knows I just rent a room and it's 4 walls. Like, I can't control anything outside 4 walls, so there's like random sounds sometimes when I record, like random sounds. Track number 8 in that playlist.
Honestly, that sounds like good lyrics by itself. 4 walls, you know?
I feel like that may or may not be overused. That is my opinion.
Maybe.
That is my opinion.
Maybe.
And I'm not saying.
know.
I'm sorry. I need to throw this out. Like, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. Like, I'm not saying things I write are. I'm not gonna go there. Please continue. Go ahead.
No, I was done.
I just feel bad for saying that. Like, 4 walls. So overused. Nah, like, I say that like I'm so much better. I am not by any means, and occasionally I'll use some kind of a phrase that is overused. I try to steer clear of those if I feel like that's the case. But go ahead, please ask away if you have any questions or you want to talk about something.
Well, I'm not by myself right now. I'm actually at my house, but literally tomorrow, I have to be packed, which I'm not, and head to my dorm. And I most likely will be alone in 4 walls, quarantining because of COVID, which sucks. But
right.
But yeah, that's gonna be fun, and it's gonna be for a week probably too. But
I clap like
I might
that's a good
have I might have another roommate. They're thinking about it, so I'm hoping that's the case. So
you're hoping to have a roommate, is that right?
Yeah, because quarantining with no one, bro, you lose track of time. Like,
okay,
like you lose your mind, bro. You're like, is it day? Is it night? Should I be sleeping? Should I be awake?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I hear that. I feel that so much. I feel that on a spiritual level almost. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I just want you to know. I mean, you probably know this. Having room, everything in life has pros and cons, and it's definitely the exact same thing with roommates, just like everybody else. I'm gonna interrupt me if I'm not supposed to talk about this. I mean, it's not anything NSFW, in my opinion, but if you don't like it or it doesn't suit the podcast, just interrupt me. On the topic. Okay, right, yeah. On the topic of roommates, because you mentioned like you don't want to quarantine alone, you want a roommate. Like, I think I was 15. I think I was 15 years old when I first attended university here in the Philippines, and I stayed in different dorms over the course of 2. I want to say, like, I hesitate with 2. I think it was 3 years. I don't remember anymore. But over the course of 3 years, I lived in different dorms with different people. Sometimes roommates are great. Sometimes, no. Have you had roommates before? Like, that kind of roommate? Like, kind of a dormitory type roommate?
I've been in a dorm, but I haven't had a roommate.
Okay, the dorms where I stayed, these were like, in my experience, because my financial situation at that time was not amazing. It's better now. It's still not amazing, it's better now. So I could only afford certain dorms where you would usually have at least one roommate. At least one, but most of the time it was like 2 or 3, even 4. And, some of them were, in my opinion, some of them were really great people, but some of them, they would smoke things inside of the room, whether that be cigarettes or something else. I mean, even if it was cigarettes, I still didn't like that, and, yeah,
Well, here, cigarettes and vapes, Juuls, whatever, is all banned, so if somebody does have it...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That wasn't even allowed in those dorms where I was. I call dormitories dorms. I don't know if other people do that, but I do that. I'm sorry if nobody else does that. Yeah, the people I stayed with were... Again, some of them were great, but some of them were just... I distinctly remember listening to a certain album, like I had done all of my homework, I had done all of my projects, and I had nowhere else to be. It was a Friday evening. I thought I was gonna have the room alone to myself. I was listening to a certain album. Drunk person who was like 7 years older than me, I think he was. He barged into the room, and the first thing he said was the name of the artist, and they said like, I can't believe you listened to that artist. I listened to all of their songs and none of them make sense, and I spent so much time listening to them and I hate it and it doesn't make sense. And I was on the upper bunk, like bunk beds, right? I was on the upper bunk. I literally I kind of just jumped, I hopped off of it, and I very slowly, very politely, I looked at him, I smiled a little bit, and I walked past him going out, and then I said, if you hated it so much, why did you spend so much time listening to it? I'm sorry, that's just a random story, but I know I'm allowed to talk about anything here.
You wanna move on to a different subject, or...?
Absolutely, anything is good for me. I'm happy to be here.
Alright.
Tell me anything. Ask me anything.
What's your knowledge on, the entertainment?
My knowledge on
Such as, like movies?
Minimal. I'm sorry.
Minimal?
Very minimal. Anyone who's listening to this might get so pissed off at me. All I know literally is there is, I think, a new Spider-Man movie. I think that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
No Way Home, right?
No Way Home.
No Way Home. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I have a whole bunch of friends from everywhere on Earth. We call each other on Discord every day, whether that's one-on-one, or it's a group of us. And they talk about it, and they apologize. They go, normally what they say, it happened yesterday. Somebody said, "Oh my goodness, Corgi, I'm so sorry. Corgi, I know you haven't watched it." And normally what I say to them It's just, I'm probably not. And I have nothing against movies, I love them. But most of the time, if not all the time, they cost money. And I don't always have that money. So I don't know a lot. But you can tell me about it if you want to.
Sure. Well, I mean, there's also like a lot of different ways around, not paying for like a service or whatever. Like, and like it's free stuff too. You just gotta figure out a way around it. But once you're able to figure out a way around it, you're able to access it. I don't really want to specify my sources, especially while recording, but
Specify your? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
Specify my sources.
Right. Of course, yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was gonna say, if you have a next topic, go ahead and ask. But if you don't have one, or after that one, I have something I think is a good topic. But go ahead, you first.
All right, keep it in mind. Basically, like my dad works for Redbox because I'm able to watch pretty much any new movie that's coming out. So when No Way Out comes out on DVD, I'm able to watch it first thing.
Hey.
So, yeah, I know. But even if it's like an anime or like whatever, I definitely have my sources. I'm not gonna say, but you pretty much everybody knows about this. But it's like I don't know, some of this 1, 2, 3 movies or like whatever like that.
Oh yes, that's so funny. I'm sorry. Yes, that one you mentioned. Somebody told me that. Somebody DM'd me that, like, I think a month ago, 2 months ago, something like that. They're like, here you go, entertain yourself, Corgi. And it was a link to that website. I was like, what is this? Anyway.
I would like to put a small disclaimer here. I want to state that I've seen the sites, I know about the sites, and so on and so forth. I also know and understand the legal side of things of the movies. So like from my knowledge, and I do know about like the legal issues based around movies. So for example, I will also educate some of you guys from that don't know about the legality of movies. And so basically, let's say I buy a movie, some movies straight up just don't allow any copying or duplication of the individual movie itself, but other movies you are allowed to, like, say you're allowed to copy it for a friend because you know that they lose things often. So you buy the movie from Walmart or wherever you get your movies, but once you buy it from an actual reputable vendor, like Walmart, you can duplicate it. You also should make sure and check all the warnings, everything based around the movie, and also try and look into it a little bit if you can copy or duplicate the movie. But generally you can. It's just you can't copy, duplicate, and then resell or sell the movie itself. Yeah, that's basically it. So you're able to give it to them. You just can accept any form of payment. And there's also a lot more. And I just wanted to put this disclaimer. I know all the rules and stuff about some of the stuff about the movies and such. I do not condone or influencing any sort of way going on to those sites because the internet could be a scary place. Back to the podcast.
Technically illegal, but everybody really does it, and nobody really stops them. At least that.
Is this gonna be the final product? I mean, I know we didn't say anything incriminating.
No.
I know we didn't say anything incriminating, but
I'm also not targeting anything or anybody. I'm just saying in general, there's so many different websites that are 1, 2, 3 movies. It's just dot something.
Kinda. I wouldn't know though.
Or even something like W whatever 3. There's so many stuff out there. Have you? Oh shoot. Actually, let's. I got something else to say, but you can go back to your topic.
Sorry, can you give me 30 seconds? A while ago, when you were like, "There's a lot of variations of the website," I said kinda, and then immediately I thought about it and I said I wouldn't know. I say kinda because I hear that almost every website that provides something random has variations of it, but I wouldn't know because they sent me the link. I don't think I did anything with it. Anyway, go ahead. I'm so sorry. Because I was kinda, I agreed, and then I was like, I wouldn't know. So I was just clarifying that.
Have you
Sorry.
seen? There's this great guy,
Goes by the name of Bo Burnham.
but he does a song, and he also has a Netflix called Inside. It's basically his song is called "Welcome to the Internet." Have you heard of it?
No, I haven't.
It's a little NSFW, some of the lyrics and stuff, but and he's a little quirky too, but it's really great, and it's like literally the definition of the internet.
Oh no! Oh, I'm scared. Oh, okay.
I just send it to you. But
Sure, why not?
yeah, it's really good.
I was just gonna say, I've been on Discord a while now. I wanna say about 3 years, and I remember when I first joined, and maybe I was naive. A lot of people say I'm naive, like even now. And I respect that. They're probably right, even in my own opinion, but I remember joining the first time and I was maybe a little bit taken aback by, wow, there are people who go on the internet and they just turn into monsters and or predators and or people who are maybe on illegal drugs 100% of the time, and I'm sorry for the word, like, I mean, I don't know, they just shit on people all the time. And I think that everyone is a combination of good and bad, but I really was kind of taken aback by, whoa, there's a whole bunch of people who apparently have nothing better to do. Like, they will join these amazingly huge servers and just insult everyone else. And I'm thinking to myself, y'all haven't met each other. This makes sense? ? That is my opinion. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. So if you look at, you see my name, and then underneath my name it has like my whatever thingy.
About me? You're about me, you mean?
No, like it says "Make the Internet Great Again" or something like that.
It's gone. I don't see it anymore. It was there though, a while ago. It was there, the "Make the Internet Great" something. I don't remember what you wrote there, but it was there.
I forget what I wrote too, but so basically, so here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It also involves a pandemic. It feels like everything revolves around the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I was a long time ago. This was when I was young.
Right.
Like, of course, the internet has always been terrible and trashy because there's always those people on it. But if you find the good spots in the internet, you're able to like have the best communities, and like I felt like you could really connect with everything. But now since the pandemic hit, and everybody's trying to buy computers, buy whatever, just so they can do schoolwork, do whatever, that's giving people more free time, and everything has been more trashy on the internet. And I felt like it's getting really and really harder to find those like good communities and good people to chat with, and everybody's like trying to attack on the internet. It's like so stupid. So that's why that's a little bit of story there on that, why that's there.
I like that. Thank you for being one of those people. Oh,
yeah.
Thank you for existing. I'm sorry. I'm just so happy.
Thank you for existing.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm just being me. This is the way I am. Some people don't like that.
Hey, I'm just saying how it is, bro. I'm just saying how it is.
It is exactly what you said, and I don't know, it's unfortunate in my opinion. And another thing, in my mind, at least, no one has to agree with me. In my mind, like, karma is a thing. Karma comes around. Like, if I am gonna be horrible to people, I am gonna get horrible. If I am gonna be garbage toward people, I'm gonna get garbage. Like, so to see that, it's like, yo, that's not doing you any favors. Like, Anyway, that's just me. Oh wait, hold on. It's funny you say that. It's so funny you say that. What you said right there. I like everything you said. And a while ago when I was like, I have a topic. If you don't have one, I have a topic. I have something I want to talk about.
Oh yeah, go. You could do it.
Exactly. It's literally it agrees with what you just said, because the topic I was gonna get into was just that. It was like the behavior of people on Discord. I am a member of a bunch of servers. Some of them are about writing music, some of them are about video games, some of them are just servers where it's me and a couple of friends, some of them are like language servers, like some people are trying to teach me Russian, and if anyone Russian is listening or has tried to teach me, Ja ploha gavaru paruski ochen ploha prastiche. That's a shout out to all of you. Thank you.
Hot dang. That's Russian looks like a bunch of scribbles to me, and
Right?
trying to pronounce them is beyond me.
I'm
so
sorry.
Kudos to you.
Bro, like
I also know a couple different languages. I took like pretty much a year of French. I know Korean. I know Japanese for anime.
ooh, yeah.
So I know quite a different languages. I'm barely conversational on them. Honestly, our conversations might be weird. Like, hey, look, there's an apple. But
I love that. We love that.
There is though, but yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. Sorry. I will get back to my main point, but since we talked about the language thing, I feel kind of lucky, I guess. I suppose. Like, I have a whole bunch of friends living in Russia now. Like, they try to teach me, but I said it earlier. I'm really stupid. My IQ is probably in negative 5,372.5112. That's lower, maybe lower. But yeah, they try. Go ahead.
The one best thing of trying to learn a language is actually being in the country and actually exercising it. So, hey, I haven't been outside of the United States, but I did fly over Canada. And yeah, that's the most I've ever.
Wait, how is that a thing? Like, never been out of the United States but flew over Canada? Is that a thing? How do you do that?
So basically, I was
The lake? I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm from the Philippines.
I was going to San Francisco, and because I live up north, there's a small portion of it. It's by the lake. Like the Great Lakes. There's a small portion that sticks down. So we actually flew over the lakes, and then we flew over the bit of land. Then we made a turn towards Washington State / San Francisco area. I did fly over Canada. That was fun. I looked down and like, hey, look, there's another country.
I like that.
But that's the most I've ever been out of country.
I love that. That is so wholesome. I love wholesome. I love corgis too. That's the username and yeah. Anyway, sorry. Remember how you talked about like a while ago? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you said like I know a little bit of like Korean, maybe a little bit of Japanese from anime. Like when you told me that, I instantly remember it, and it's the same thing. It's the same people, like the people who are kind of trying to teach me Russian. Like so they're all of them are from Russia. And here's my observation, and maybe it's just me. It's okay if people disagree. On Discord so far, there are so many people. I'm not necessarily one of them. I have nothing against it, but I never got into it. There are so many people who love anime. Like they talk about it. Their profile pictures are anime. They spend hours and hours watching it, and I respect that. I really, honestly, these, in my opinion, they're very personable. These are the people I can have a conversation with, but I'm not really one of them. They'll be like, "Do you watch anime?" And I'll be like, "I think I watched 2, maybe 3." I'm thinking like 4. I'm not even gonna name them because people are gonna laugh at me if I try to say their names correctly. So
here's the thing: have you watched Pokemon?
Yes, definitely, absolutely, yes, absolutely.
So if you watched it before it went into the U.S., you technically watched anime. But then it became in the U.S. and blah blah blah. So now it's technically a cartoon. At least in my opinion. Some people may disagree.
That is, yeah. Like I had a couple of friends in, I want to say 3rd or 4th grade. Like they made me watch Pokemon with them, and I thought it was gonna be weird for me, and it was kind of weird, but I did like it. I was like, oh, this is so wholesome. I'm sorry. I remember watching that one movie. I think it had Lucario in it. Lucario? Did I make that up? I'm sure that's a Pokemon. That's a Pokemon, right? Lucario is probably
I have no idea. But maybe. Sounds like a Pokemon.
Okay. I'm so self-conscious now. Assuming people are gonna listen to this, they're gonna be like, that other guy, that dude, the Corgi dude, he's an idiot. But that's valid. Sorry, going back. So, what I noticed is when people love anime so much, and I meet them on Discord, they could be from anywhere. They could be from Malaysia. They could be from some random country that doesn't, how do I say this? Some country that doesn't always, the people don't always speak English. They could be from like Mongolia or Nigeria or just somewhere, like maybe Croatia. Like when they love, my observation is when they love anime so much, they speak English conversationally, and they're able to talk to me. Like, we're able to talk about our lives, what's going on, what happened yesterday, what problems are we facing. But when the people are from Russia and they love anime so much... Oh, I forgot my point. I'm stupid. So those people, like, apparently they learned English from anime. Like, so if it's like some country that doesn't speak English and they watch anime a lot, like, I know my observation is, I think they learned English from it. But if it's someone... I think they learned Japanese from it. Oh, I am making a fool of myself. I don't mind if you keep this part in the podcast. I don't mind if you do that, but I'm gonna make a fool of myself. And that's okay. Maybe more views, maybe. Sorry. So yeah, they learn Japanese. So American people, like you, I'm assuming, I could be wrong, like, they watch so much anime, they learn Japanese. But if it's someone from Russia and they watch a lot of anime, they don't learn Japanese, they learn English. That's my random little statement, and that was just a side thing before. We digressed 10 times. I'm so sorry.
That's pretty whack.
Bro, there are so many Russian weebs. Sorry. I say like it's a bad thing. Sorry, it's not a bad thing.
Yeah.
I love it. They're nice people. They're good people. I love them.
Yeah. I never heard of that. Russian weeds? Never.
Yes, I actually have my own small community. I'm not gonna get very specific. I have my own small community. I'm kind of lucky. I feel lucky because we have, I think, 300 something people, and these are all people I met. Like, they weren't invited randomly or opened a link on a listing. Like, I met them somewhere, and I was lucky enough that they wanted to be a part of the community. A lot of them are Russian, and they speak relatively good English, I think, in contrast to most Russian people. And the thing they have in common, in my experience, is they love anime so much. So that's how I had that weird, random opinion that I tried to express the right way, but I failed to express it the right way. Like, when people love anime, most of them learn Japanese, but apparently, to me, in my experience, if they're from Russia and they love anime, they don't learn Japanese, they learn English. Interesting.
That's so whack. I'm also on, like, some like servers that are German, and they also speak good English. Their spelling is a bit off, but other than that, they're...
Right. I apologize. Oh my gosh, we digressed a million times, but this was the thing I really wanted, like, when way a while ago, way back, when I was like, if you don't have a topic, I have one. I was just gonna talk about a certain thing. So, like I said, I'm a member of a bunch of servers, so a few of them are dedicated to certain video games. So I'm a semi-active member, like, I don't engage all the time. This is a thing I wanted to talk about. Maybe I will say the name later. We'll see if my brain decides I should disclose the name. There's a certain game. The game itself is really good. And in my opinion, the developers, they are very talented, they are very skilled, they know, most of the time they know what they're doing. And the concept for this game was really great, and in my observation, it doesn't get nearly as many players as it merits. If some of my friends ever listen to this, they will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's a really good game on a certain platform, and the thing is, I think the reason why it's not as popular as it probably deserves to be is because of, I think, 80% of the people who play the game. They seem to log on, like, they'll open the game, they'll get into the game. They seem to do it just to flex. Like, either they're gonna flex or they're gonna insult random people they've never met, saying the most horrible, random, and I'm sorry if people don't like what I'm about to talk about, like, the most horrible, random, racist things, homophobic things, I think, what do you call that? Misogynistic? Is that a word? Like, when they don't like women, when they hate women or something? Misogynistic? I think that's the word. But yeah, all of that stuff. And it's not just in the game. It's not just in the game where people treat each other like that all the time. It's also something I'm observing, sadly, on their Discord server. And it's sad because I've seen good friends of mine encounter this game, they're gonna learn about it, however they learn about it, and they're gonna try it, and they're like, oh, this game is nice, and then they join the Discord server, or they play for 24 hours, and instantly, even though the game itself is nice, they don't want it anymore, because apparently its players have an obsession with being horrible to each other. And it goes back to what I said earlier. I'm like, do y'all not have anything better to do with your existences? We are literally all gonna die. It could be tomorrow. You don't know that. Is this really how you want to spend your time? The game is called... Okay, maybe I shouldn't say it. Let's move on. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening.
See, also, I am also new to this because like how I said, I'm new to 3D models. I'm also new to game development, so I've been actually planning this for a while now.
Right.
So I've been making a game. I'll say the name. It's called Gest Instinct. Have you seen the? So it's basically about this. I took some ideas off of other games as well, but for the inspiration.
Right.
But it's basically about this. Have you seen Beastars, the anime on Netflix? Manny Bells?
No, I haven't. But you can tell me about it.
Not okay. So Beastars is really good. Basically, what they did on Beastars is they had actual actors actually act, and then they plopped into it basically an anime, and then made it a Netflix. That's basically it. So I'm doing something similar because of how they move and stuff. I'm not actually using their method. I'm basically just plopping in models and then making a story out of it into a scene. So, have you played Life is Strange? Any of the Life is Strange series?
Sadly, no. I hear about it though, especially on Discord. You can tell me about it.
So basically, I wrote an entire blog about this on my website.
Hey, good job. Okay.
I'll send you a link. I actually know the link by heart. But while I'm typing this out, that's my website.
Hey.
So, yeah, basically, I have an entire blog there stating my intentions for the game or whatever. I forgot, what was I saying? Do you remember?
You were telling me it was called Just Instinct, and then you said there was something on Netflix, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Beastars. Basically, how real everything looks, how their movement are. I'm taking inspiration from that.
Hey.
So it's really hard, but I'm trying to do it, trying to make it look as realistic as possible. So these animals / humanoid people,
Right.
Are
okay, like anthropomorphic animals, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Kinda. Okay.
Basically,
right.
you stick a it's almost like furries, but not.
I was trying not to use that word. Okay. Alright. I'm sorry, can I talk about something? When you're done.
Yeah, when I'm done. That's not, there are some, because I actually know some furries.
Same. I know quite a lot of them.
Cool. And yeah, basically if you stuck an animal's head, like a dog, fox, whatever, onto a humanoid body type thing.
Can't believe this. I'm sorry, I have nothing against it, but according to my software, it's been 1 hour and 49 seconds according to my software, and I'm like, at this point we're talking about furries. I'm sorry. I just found that funny. Nothing wrong with it, but funny, yeah.
Also, before you joined, some person also joined, and has a furry type podcast type thing.
Oh, that's them. I'm sorry, because I saw that on Discord. Of course I didn't click on.
They also have a server, a podcast. They do it on YouTube and such.
Wow. So would you?
No, they invited me, and I like podcasts.
Would you say that you are a furry? Would you say that you are one?
Hello, this is Editor Me. So, I don't really like the answer that I gave during the actual podcast recording session. I am just giving out the answer, and I'm going to also talk about a little bit of what I deleted. I deleted before we were talking about furries, and how commonly people often associate furries with being gay, and I actually know a lot of furries, and they are not gay. So that's like a common misconception about furries. Really, me being myself, do I really want to be a furry? No, but I do have all the ability and capacity to be one if I chose to. I definitely have friends who can hook me up, and help me really get into it if I wanted to. I guess yes, if I really wanted to, but at the present moment, no. So it's a little bit of a complicated answer for me, rather than just yes or no. It can be, but it's just at the moment no. Of course, if you are a furry, hit me up. And just give me more of an insight, because I definitely have all the ability to be one. It's just if my situation changes at all later down the road, but just for now, it's gonna be a no. But if any furries out there, hit me up. I'm again always down to chat. So, yeah, back to the podcast.
Okay, cool. Wait, so they let people on their podcast who are not furries, like e.g. Exempli Grasha, me. Did I even say that right? Exempli Grasha? I don't know if I said that right.
I don't even know.
E.g., for example, e.g. me.
Oh.
So they let people on the podcast even if they're not furries?
Apparently.
Okay, something to keep in mind. Are they on the server?
Yeah, they are on the server.
Fascinating. Alright, cool.
I'm not gonna say his name, but...
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And just the guy before you, who joined.
Awesome.
But, yeah, where was I before I started talking about all this, furry server?
You were talking about that thing on Netflix and your game, Just Instinct, the game that you were trying to put together.
It's kind of like that, but the story is like this wolf, it's a fox. It's a fox, who is inspired to be a detective. Oh yeah, the story, the detective, is basically, or this student is aspiring to be a detective, and this, his first case was to actually, you know how, the cycle of life, wolf eats whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically like that. So he's actually trying to solve a case on his friend. He and his classmates ended up kind of dropping out at the end of the school year, and trying to solve this case, basically, on his friend. So his entire class, so they become like a group detective, and they set them with firm, whatever, company.
Okay.
Yeah, they try and solve out.
I wonder what it's gonna look like once you put most of it together. That's pretty cool. Okay. There was something I kinda wanted to talk about. Probably before I start talking about...
Yeah, go ahead.
No, a while... It was a moment ago, I'm sorry. I'm still putting my thoughts together. I'm trying to put it together in a good way, as much as possible. Yeah, a while ago you said you knew furries, and instantly I was like, yeah, same. Like, I actually know a lot of them. Almost all of them. Like, 95% of them. Just literally through Discord. Anyway,
No, I know a few IRL.
Right, yeah, my observation is normally they're very nice. That's my observation. Like, I can think of one of them who's I'm sorry for the word, I'm so sorry. He's kind of an asshole to most people. Surprisingly, he was very, very, very sweet towards me. Really, really nice guy. Like, I love him so much. I wish him the best in everything. I wish him so much happiness. But yeah, most of them are nice. However, in my experience, like, 50% of them are just... I don't know. They're a certain type of way, and in my opinion, like, I don't know if they're doing it on purpose, but, like, they're maybe just a little bit, I can't think of the best word right now, but a little bit creepy. Like, they make advances on you. A certain thing, like, just way too soon. That's, like, 50% of the furries I've met. But that's it. That was just my small comment. I want to move on into... Because this is my opportunity to do it. I've done it a few times, but this is, like... This is technically a podcast. I want to talk about some of my music, if that's alright.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I rarely do this, but I'm looking at my own Spotify. I try not to look at it. I try not to look at my own Spotify and my own YouTube. That's part of the reason why I was extremely surprised to see the 220,000 plus views in total. I was like, when did that happen? Anyway, here we are. Where to begin? I'm not a musician in my opinion. People will meet me on Discord, they'll say something random. Occasionally that's, oh, I like your voice. There are singing servers, those exist. And people will join and people will sing. Occasionally people will say, oh, that song, like, wow, what was that song? I've never heard it before. Like, it was really catchy, or wow, like, that song, it meant so much to me. Who sang that? And I'll be like, me. And I suppose that helped, apart from the accidental 100% accident fluke thing of YouTube. I do have 3 EPs. The first one is called Ever So Softly. That's kind of a joke from me to myself. It's kind of a... because when I sing, I don't yell. It's not what some people are accustomed to. That's what I've heard. That's what I've been told by some people. When I sing, it's not what some people are accustomed to. They're used to people with very in-your-face, like, vocals, like, bam, so powerful. But apparently, when I do it, it's a certain type of way that strikes people as very soft. So the title of my first EP is called Ever So Softly. It's 5 songs. People who have listened to my music, I think that one of the things they will notice immediately is that most of it is very sad, or it seems pretty graphic. It seems to talk about very unfortunate things that most people don't talk about. At least not things you hear every day. I will say that my music is probably 95% directly from an actual experience, which is kind of unfortunate and sounds very, oh, that's so dramatic, oh, that's so emo. Like, that's not what I go for. When I sit down with a pen and a piece of paper, whatever, and I want to write something, I never go for anything. But looking back at it now that I do have 3 EPs and they are on Apple Music, they are on Spotify, Deezer, all these random places. Now that I'm looking back at it, I'm like, I try not to listen to it. I don't like that. Like, but sometimes I will. Sometimes someone on Discord will message me and say, I heard this specific song. I listened to the EP, like, thank you for saying those things. Thank you for talking about that through a song. Like... and then I think, what did I talk about? I'm like, wow, I don't get it, what did I talk about? So I look at it, and then I listen to the song, I listen to the EP, and I'm like, because it really is that, like that sound I just made, literally, almost everything I write is, oof, it's just, it doesn't talk about amazing things. Occasionally I will have songs that, although they discuss something that's very unfortunate, there's the other side of it. I will name them. I have one song, it's one of my favorites, and I think it's my most listened to. Specifically on Spotify. It's called Towards the Light, and it is, in my opinion, it is very sad, just as honest as all of my other things. But I think it's a little more positive in the sense that, unfortunately, I've been damaged in a certain way. That's something that will show up in every single one of my songs, unfortunately. Every single song is, hey people, like if people are gonna listen to those songs, like every song is like, hey people, look at me, I'm so broken, I'm so damaged, like I'm probably gonna jump in front of a train. Like, that's kind of the vibe it gives, but at the same time, what I'm proud of is a few of these songs have a little bit of, I don't know what the right word is. I don't know if edgy is the right word. I don't know if sassy is the right word, but I'm very proud of this, because not all of them, but some of the songs are, yeah, you did that to me, and you thought it made you powerful, but look at where you are now. So you have that kind of a vibe. I said I was gonna name songs 3 of the ones I like, which are all one takes, no production. I took a recording device, I took my ukulele, and my hands, which literally only know 4 chords, and I don't even do them well. You have a song called Towards the Light. You have a song called 10 Miles, and you have a song called Cast the Lighting. These are my 3 favorites. I'm not saying they're the most popular, apart from Towards the Light. Somehow that one's popular on Spotify. My most popular one on YouTube, I believe, is a song called Integrity, or a song called Put You on a List. And Put You on a List is really, I want to say angry, kinda poppy. Well, all of my songs are poppy. Again, that's not even something I do on purpose. I don't know how they end up becoming catchy and classified as pop. I don't know anything about genres. I don't know shit about genres. People will be like, do you listen to metal? Do you listen to rock? Do you listen to indie? I'm not sure. I think I have an idea, but I don't even know what those are.
Honestly, as a musician, I can agree. I don't understand the genres.
Right? I'm sorry. I mean, thank you. Thank you for saying that.
What's the difference between techno and electro?
I don't want to comment. Like, there are music servers, bro, on Discord, music servers where, like, people will insult each other to, like, immediately. Someone will state an opinion, and instantly, like, people will attack it, and people will start attacking each other. I'm sorry. I talked about that earlier, and I'm still talking about it. Sorry.
Something I could edit out if need be.
I will take this moment, this opportunity to say, if anyone is listening, we don't know how well this is gonna do. I don't personally. Like, I'm assuming EbonGamer42 is probably gonna put it on YouTube. I'm assuming. I don't know how well it's gonna.
Yep, YouTube and Spotify.
Yes, YouTube and Spotify. I'm sorry. When it's on both, I just get happy. I don't know why. I'm just really weird. I'm gonna take this moment to say that if anyone is listening, I have 3 EPs. The most popular one is called Ever So Softly. The second one is Believe Prequel. The third one is Believe. All of them are maybe a little bit sad, but as far as I can tell, as far as I've been told, they are worth listening to. And people know me as Corgi on Discord, but everywhere else, whether that's Twitter or Spotify or YouTube, people know me as Real Not Perfect. That's one word, all lowercase, Real Not Perfect. I know, I plugged myself in because I felt like it. We can go back to your stuff.
So, actually, if you go to on my server, you see the category server info, and then you go all the way to the bottom. It says links to work.
Links to work.
Yeah, if you click on that, the first one's my school's podcast, the second one's my podcast, or the server's podcast, and then below that is actually my SoundCloud. You can listen to my music. Support me.
I was not aware you already have a couple of things. Like, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the Spotify podcasts above your music on that channel.
Yeah.
You literally have an episode 3 of something, whatever that may be. You already have an episode 3. I love that so much. That is so cool.
It's probably gonna be like episode 4.
I'm assuming Ebon is gonna put links as well in the description, because everyone does that. Links in the description.
Well, that's gonna do it for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you would like to continue listening to the after bits, it will be on YouTube. Stuff that I'm not going to go through editing and stuff. That is really just about wrapping up the podcast. So, but yeah, if you want to see that, go to YouTube. Again, a lot of links are in the description, like what was talked about. So just hit up those links, and if I forget a link, just let me know, comment, do whatever you can. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope we all have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
In my opinion, you probably want to put links regardless of whether we talk about it or not, because you never know if people are going to listen to parts of the podcast or not necessarily the whole thing. Yeah.
Plug all my jazz in the description of things if I can, or if I remember. So, yeah.
I'm gonna, like, I don't know. Okay, according to my software thingy. It's been 1 hour and 16 minutes and 23 seconds. Let me know if you want to keep talking to me. Let me know if that's good enough.
I mean, I'm fine. I'm fine to keep going. But just usually the longer it is, the more it takes, and I don't mind suffering through a lot of editing to.
Okay, because I mean, everybody's different. Some people probably want it short. Maybe some people, I don't know. I'm not a mind reader, but if you like it long, I don't mind. I don't mind sitting here and talking. I'm so happy to be here. I'm getting so much spam on Discord, like all of these weird links to random things. I don't even know what NFT is. I think someone told me, and I probably forgot 30 seconds after they told me.
Okay,
I don't even...
so it's basically this new thing. Well, I mean, it's not new, but it's been around for a while, but it's just like, it's gaining popularity, that's for sure, now, because Facebook is doing this thing with the NFTs. It's basically like, here's an image, now pay for it. Type thing.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a short answer.
Yikes. Oof.
So.
I used to play League of Legends a lot because it's free and I'm not the richest person in the world. Like, you know, my friends know I say it all the time, like they'll be talking about something random and I'll randomly interject, like, I'm poor, I'm broke, stop calling me poor in 10 languages. Like, that's kind of something I do with my friends. But like, yeah, like, I let it go because, like I said earlier, this laptop that I've had it since early 2013. It's 2022. I feel really lucky. I think I took care of it. But like, I had to let go of League of Legends because apparently even that was too much. I remember when I upgraded to Windows 10. Like, it was like, I'm sorry, bro, I can't handle your League of Legends anymore. Switch to something else. And a couple of my friends were like, try Roblox. And I was like, are you sure? I didn't say it in a bad way. I said it politely. I don't remember my exact words, but I said, there were two of them, a guy and a girl, pretty good friends of mine. They said, come on, Corgi, like, you're bored, right? You're not doing anything? Come join us. We're playing Roblox. And I said, isn't Roblox that thing where... And I could be wrong. I told them that, like, everything is Lego? And it's probably 8-year-old children? And they said, sometimes, but not always. So I joined them. Here I am a few months later. I still play it as much as I can. It's a good distraction from my PTSD. Anyway, there you go.
Honestly, that's the first time in a long time I've ever heard of someone referring to it as Legos.
Sorry, can you say that again?
So when Roblox first came out,
yeah,
I've heard it all the time. Like, it's basically like Legos in Minecraft, and basically that kind of died out. It basically became like, it's just like its own thing. And then now I'm hearing you for the first time saying it's like Legos, and like haven't heard that in such a long time.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if other people feel the same way. That's just what I said at that time. That was like 3 months ago when my first game, I think, was SCP-3008. You're literally, apparently you're stuck in a giant IKEA store and there's...
Oh yes, that's
right?
Secure, contain, protect. Yeah, I know that.
It's so strange because there's daytime inside of the giant IKEA store, and there's nighttime inside of the giant IKEA store. I'm not sure how that necessarily always makes sense. I'm not sure. But yeah, and then when it's nighttime, the IKEA employees, they literally kill you. And they're like, I forgot, I don't remember exactly. I think it's like, excuse me, the store is now closed. Please exit the building. And they literally kill you, and there's no exit. So it was fun, my first experience with Roblox. Goodness me.
I remember playing it way long time ago. Like, everything was so different. You had Builder Club, you have Tix, which is like a different currency rather than Robux. But yeah,
ooh,
such a different time.
I think I really gotta go. I think I really gotta go and actually talk to someone. As far as I can tell, we have 1 hour and 22 minutes of material. I will send everything to you, but I think for now, it's a goodbye for now.
All right. Yeah, we could part it from here. And if you want to do another one, ping me.
Yeah, sure. Honestly, in my opinion, message me if you have a different opinion. That's okay. In my opinion, this is good. Like for an episode.
Yeah.
In my opinion, this is already good for an episode. And I will say, I don't know if this is how you like to do it, so if you don't like how I do it, just remove it. Like, if anyone is listening, thank you. I like you. That's it. Alright.
All right.
I will probably stop the recording now.
All right.
Okay. There we go. Yay, that's a wrap! Okay, so I'm gonna send you, okay. Alright, I'm gonna send you 3 files. One of them is the 224 kilobytes per second one. It's the full thing, like, right, 1 hour, 21 minutes, 53 seconds. The other 2 are the backups, like lower quality, and it's split up just in case something happens. I have a question, and you can say no. Would you like to? You don't have to, because I understand certain people have to keep things compartmentalized, like separate. But if you want, would you like to join my server? Because you are allowed to advertise your music there, and if, for example, you have songs on Spotify, the server has a playlist that gets a couple
Say
of...
no more. Where's the link?
What?
Say no more. Where's the link?
Okay. But if you don't like it, you just let me know and you can leave if you have to do that.
Bro, I'm in like so many servers. It's pitiful.
Here, like there is
Oh,
the link,
why not?
and then there is a dancing Eevee, and then there's a dancing Eevee. So yeah, there's a channel there where you can share your music. There's a channel there where you can share all sorts of things. If something is unclear to you, like you don't get it, and that's okay, just message me like Corgi, what is this? Like, what am I supposed to do here? If that happens, you just let me know. Meanwhile, I shall try to send you the files. Let's see how big they are. They're probably huge. No, not as big as I thought. Not nearly as big as I thought they were gonna be. Okay. So, okay, they still have tag data, like date modified, so that lets you know which is which. I wonder what to name them. Maybe I shouldn't name them anything.
No, I technically forgot to intro you on my podcast, but I'll probably edit that in. So.
Yeah, you can, exactly, yeah, you can
like...
always edit that in. Oh fuck, I'm retarded. Oh, my PC is doing me a disservice right now. I was trying to rename it, but it opened. And my VLC media player takes 10 years to open.
You're peeking.
Oh my god, the audio quality is better than I thought!
Yeah, that works, that's fine.
Oh my god.
Alright, let me stop recording.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'm flipping out, bro. The audio quality is better than I thought. Okay. All right, let me send you the files. Hopefully my nitro is not gonna cut it, because my nitro is the cheap nitro, which gives me a maximum of 80 megabytes. Wait, let me check. Discord nitro, blah blah blah. Because I'm using the cheap nitro. It's not the $10 a month. It's the $5 a month. 50 megabytes. So what I can do is I'll upload it to my Google Drive, and then I'll make sure it's accessible, and then I will send you a link. That's what I can do. Okay.
Yeah, that works. That's fine.
Should I leave and... Oh no. I was like, should I leave and let you get to work? You don't even have the files yet, genius. Sorry. Okay. Podcast with Ebon. Is that okay? Can I call you Ebon? E-B-O-N? Ebon. Okay. Podcast with Ebon. I don't know. What was the audio quality? I don't know how to label this shit. I'm so smart. One of them was 224 kbps. 112. Yeah, 112. The other one was 112. Podcast with Ebon. Podcast with Ebon. Part 1. 112 kbps. Yay! I know how to organize things. I'm so proud of myself. That one.
Let me stop recording on my voice.
Part 2. Full life. Full 224 kbps. I have no brain, and that's okay. I can live with that. I said it a million times, but I really meant it. Like, thanks. Like, it's just so nice to have a place to talk about random stuff. Okay, this one. In my mind, you are my friend now. Yes, I say things like, yes, I know. I say things like that to people. I know. I'm like that. Wait. Part one, is that really part two? Yeah, okay. Yeah, because that's the backup. Okay, that is the backup. Okay.